Dear students, welcome to the Principles of Human Resource Management course. In this video, we will talk about Chapter 4, Personnel Planning and Recruiting Employees. Lesson 2, Personnel Planning and Recruiting Job Candidates. By the end of this video, you will be able to 1. Discuss recruiting job candidates. Why is recruitment important? Why effective recruiting is important. 1. The need for effective recruiting. Effective recruiting allows a company to fill open positions while their competitors may have missed solid opportunities. If, for example, you fill open positions 50% faster than industry average, you're more likely to get better talent on board more quickly. 2. Recruiting is a challenge because it is an important way to choose the best among the many. Recruiting is important. If only 2 candidates apply for 2 openings, you may have little choice but to hire them. But if 10 or 20 applicants appear, you can use techniques like interviews and tests to screen out all but the best. 3. Even the employer's brand or reputation will impact recruiting success. The recruiting yield pyramid is based on experience and solid record keeping. In our example, if a company needs 50 entry-level accountants, using the pyramid, it will need to generate approximately 1,200 leads to fill the new hire recruitment. Let's take a look. Filling a relative handful of positions might require recruiting dozens or hundreds of candidates. Managers therefore use a staffing or recruitment yield pyramid, as shown in Figure 5.5, to gauge the staffing issues it needs to address. In Figure 5.5, the company knows it needs 50 new entry-level accountants next year. From experience, the firm also knows the following. The ratio of offers made to actual new hires is 2:1. The ratio of candidates interviewed to offers made is 3:2. The ratio of candidates invited for interviews to candidates interviewed is about 4:3. Finally, the firm knows that of 6 leads that come in from all its recruiting sources, it typically invites only 1 applicant for an interview, a 6:1 ratio. Therefore, again the firm must generate about 1,200 leads to be able to invite in 200 viable candidates, of which it interviews about 150, and so on. The supervisor's role. The recruiter will want to know from the supervisor what the job really entails and its job specifications, as well as informal things like the supervisor's leadership style and how team gets along. Finding internal candidates. In a perfect world, the employer will adhere to formal internal recruitment policies and procedures. These typically rely heavily on job posting and on the firm's skills inventories. Job internal sources of candidates posting means publicizing the open job to employees, usually by literally posting it on company intranets or bulletin boards. Employee Engagement Guide for Managers. Many employers encourage internal recruiting on the reasonable assumption that doing so improves employee engagement. Promotion from within. A manager interested in fostering his or her employees' engagement can draw several useful guidelines from Promotion from Within system. Show a genuine interest in your employees' career aspirations. Provide career-oriented appraisals. See that your employees have access to the training they need to develop themselves, and balance your desire to keep good employees with the benefits of helping them learn of and apply for other positions in your company. Outside sources of candidates. Employers can't always get all the employees they need from their current staff, and sometimes they just don't want to. Next, we look at the sources firms use to find outside candidates. Recruiting via the Internet. Pros. Online recruiting generates more responses quicker and for a longer time at less cost than just about any other method, and because they are richer and more comprehensive in describing the jobs, Web-based ads have a stronger effect on applicant attraction than do printed ads. Cons. The second problem is internet overload. Employers end up deluged with resumes. Self-screening helps. The Cheesecake Factory posts detailed job duties listings, so those not interested needn't apply. Another approach is to have job seekers complete a short online pre-screening questionnaire, then use it to identify those who may proceed in the hiring process. Most employers also use applicant tracking system, to which we now turn. Advertising by two means. 1. The media. 2. Constructing, writing the ad. First, you must attract attention to the ad, or readers may ignore it. Next, develop interest in the job. For instance, are you looking to make an impact? Create desire by spotlighting words such as travel or challenge. As an example, having a graduate school nearby may appeal to engineers and professional people. Finally, the ad should prompt action with a statement like, "Call today." While web-based recruiting is replacing traditional help wanted ads, a glance at almost any paper will confirm that print ads are still popular. To use such help wanted ads successfully, employers should address two issues: the advertising medium and the ad's construction. Experienced advertisers use the guide AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, to construct ads. Figure 5.7 gives an illustration. Let's take a look. Constructing, writing the ad. Figure 5.7. Help wanted ad that draws attention. Source: help wanted ad that draws attention. In Gambetta Associates Hampden, MA. Reprinted with permission. Figure 5.7 gives an illustration. Experienced advertisers use the guide AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, to construct ads. First, you must attract attention to the ad, or readers may ignore it. Why does the ad attract attention? The phrase "next key player" helps. Next, develop interest in the job. For instance, are you looking to make an impact? Create desire by spotlighting words such as travel or challenge. As an example, having a graduate school nearby may appeal to engineers and professional people. Finally, the ad should prompt action with a statement like, "Call today." Experienced advertisers use the guide AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, to construct ads. First, you must attract attention to the ad, or readers may ignore it. Why does the ad attract attention? The phrase "next key player" helps. Next, develop interest in the job. For instance, are you looking to make an impact? Create desire by spotlighting words such as travel or challenge. As an example, having a graduate school nearby may appeal to engineers and professional people. Finally, the ad should prompt action with a statement like, "Call today." There are three main types of employment agencies. 1. Public agencies operated by federal, state, or local governments. 2. Agencies associated with nonprofit organizations. And 3. Privately owned agencies. In this video, we have talked about 1. Personal recruiting. 2. Why effective recruiting is important. 3. Recruiting yield pyramid. 4. The supervisor's role. Internal sources of candidates. 5. Promotion from within. 6. Outside sources of candidates. 7. Recruiting via the internet. 8. Advertising. 9. Employment agencies.